Hi, how are ya? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with Elsent the Worgen Hunter. Today we are in Black Rock Depths, guys. Looking forward to this dungeon. It's one of my most favorite dungeons in the game, I would say. It's a pretty cool dungeon. It's huge. I'm not too sure how far we will be exploring, because I know that Cataclysm splits these dungeons up into like different sections. But I guess we're going to be on the Detention block, I guess it's called. We'll see what that is. I guess that's just around here. Another great thing about this dungeon is we're going to be able to skin all of these bloodhounds. So we are going to get a lot of skins, guys. And I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing okay. Kind of sad. My uncle passed away yesterday. Not too big of a surprise. He was in palliative care. He had cirrhosis of the liver. He also was not able to walk. He had a stroke like 10 years ago.
Well met.
That left him
The Alliance. Go with honor, friend.
paralyzed from the waist down. He wasn't able to walk, which is pretty sad. Had a rough 10 years, but now he's finally at rest and have some peace. Yeah, a lot going on with me this July. But I'm getting better. Happy that I'm not like completely sick during this. But it's gonna take me a little bit of time, that's for sure, to get through it all. Alright, well, that's one hell of a pull. Try to skin as much as I can while we're in here. Hope we get this dungeon a few times, because we can really get our skinning level up while we're in here. Could probably head back to Stormwind eventually, because we do have quite a bit of leather, and we could level up our leather working, I assume, with all the leather that we've collected. Looks like we just slayed a boss and an enthralled sphere dropped. Actually, it's a BOE. 8 stamina, 11 intellect, and 8 haste rated. Was that the end of the dungeon? That's how the dungeon is. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Not a very long video, that's for sure. I thought we'd do more than this. Alright, well, let's turn this quest in.
King's honor, friend.
I see she did not cooperate. Hopefully, we can still stop them before something else terrible happens.
Light bless you.
Alright, so there we go. That's the end of that dungeon. It was so quick. It's not even really a dungeon. Like, I don't even know why they split it up like that. Just one boss. Well, it's good that they fixed this part. These guys used to kill you when you'd spawn here, so looks like that doesn't happen anymore.
Hello.
And I guess what we'll do today
Travels.
is we'll check out some of the quests that we've been missing out on.
How are you?
I do need to go back to Stormwind. Maybe next episode I'll started by just being in Stormwind. Wonder how our first aid's doing. We have a lot of mage weaves that we can turn into bandages. Another thing I could do is the quest where I think it's a Theramore Isle. We can level up our. Should we continue here, guys? Defenders of Shadow. Should I make my way out of here?
Hey, how you doing?
Free to join us in the caravan. There we go, we got a full caravan. You present an interesting option, Organ. I'll take that into consideration. All right, I've considered. Sure, I'll join you. I probably stayed in Light's Hope Chapel for too long anyhow. Like a gnome at a urinal. I'm gonna have to say, stay on my toes. Hee hee.
Keep it real.
Alright, so there's supposedly another quest here. We could also take a flight. The Uncrashable. Should we do that instead? Kind of like too high of a level for this zone, so I don't know. Let's see what's going on here with this. Let's see where this takes us. Cool little rocket ship. I think he's going to take us to that new goblin town. Maybe down here at Fuselight Ho. But damn, that was a quick dungeon. I would queue up for another one, but I don't know if I want to do detention block again. I think maybe we'll take a break from dungeons now that we're kind of in a spot where these dungeons are a little like, I don't know, it's just way too fast. You slay one boss and you're done. I assume they expect you to do more bosses, but what people do is they just, pass the path of least resistance. They just go right to the end boss and just get that quick XP. Which makes sense. Altar of Zool. That's still there. See where we are here. There we go. I think this rocket would be a little bit faster. It's going pretty quick, actually. I think you got something like this in Cataclysm for a refer a friend. Like if you leveled with a friend up to level, I guess, 85. Or up to 80, I think you refer a friend partner would get a rocket like this. I forget what it was called, but I remember that was a really popular thing back in the day, was refer a friend. That's actually how I got into the game as well. Somebody referred me, and then we did you got like bonus XP while leveling up with a friend. Where are we now? This is the wetlands, right? I think we're going right over here. Fuselight Ho. We did kind of cut the plague lands off a little short, but started doing dungeons, so we're almost like out. We almost out leveled that zone now, since we've been doing so many dungeons. Look at all the XP we got just from that small dungeon we did. Like a 3-minute dungeon, we got like 7 bars. It is kind of crazy. They should give you more than just these two at level 50. But I guess 50 to 60 is kind of a weird levelings spot because you can go to Outland a little early, actually. You can go to Outland at like 56, 57, 58. This kind of looks like a little Star Wars village on Tatooine. But not really Tatooine because it's not, desert, but they kind of look like Tatooine huts. All right, so here we are, guys. We are at the city that he was talking about. It's not much of a city, that's for sure.
Yo.
We fish, we sleep, and we explode things. What could be better than that?
Be good.
Nice landing.
Have a good one.
This Worgen is paradise. I've always wanted to live in a nice, quiet town by the sea, so I can focus on my explosions without any distractions. Why it's not for everybody, though. Especially the adventuring hero type like yourself. We've installed a teleporter in the backside of town that'll take you up to the top of the cliffs. From there, you can take the quick ride west into Fuselight proper within the Badlands. There should be more for you to do up there. Tell them that Flo sent
Be
you.
good.
All right, so we got a little village here, and I guess this is Fuselight proper. I wonder if you can just teleport there from here. These are, I guess, exploding sheep. They look kind of interesting.
Time is money, friend.
They have an inn here. This seems to be an inn. Bunch of goblins just sleeping inside. Just want to explore a little bit, see what this place is all about.
I got what you need. Keep it real. What up?
There's Kramer. Johnny Shinsta. Here we are, in the Badlands.
What's up?
Now, the Badlands looks pretty much the same. Now, we'll see what happened when we make our way to Fuselight. It's almost like a racetrack. Alright, so here it is, Fuselight. Fuselight proper.
Hey, how you doing?
Dolph Blastus, welcome to Fuselight.
Have a good one.
The most immediate threat to Fuselight is, without argument, the colony of ogres to the northwest. Most of our ogre neighbors used to be warrior types, but it seems that more and more of them are practicing magic. I won't have an army of ogre magi at my doorstep. Go take some of these dust belcher ogres. Go take out some of those dust belcher ogres. Hopefully they'll get the picture and avoid messing with the might of
Be
Fuselight.
good.
Welcome.
When the going gets
friend.
tough, cheat. I just can't get my invention to work. Yeah, that's it. I've decided I'm going to cheat and use magic. What my invention really needs is a solid piston that's thin enough to fit through a narrow copper tube, but strong enough to withstand repeated impact without breaking. Magical rods carried by those ogre magi to the north should work perfectly. From what I can tell, only the instructors carry the strong
If you ever
staves.
need anything,
Okay. So let's go deal with these ogre magi. First, we're going to pick up this light point here. I wonder if we're connected to anything from here.
yeah. What do you want?
Looks like we're
Keep it
connected to
real.
quite a bit of flight points. I haven't been down here, though, so I'm kind of surprised that we are connected. But we will unlock flying soon. I think we unlock that in 10 more levels. And then we'll be able to fly not only, I think, in Outland, but we'll be able to fly in Azeroth as well. Like two-shotting these ogres. They are green, though, so I'm not surprised. We've been getting quite a bit of gear from doing dungeons, so our characters, I guess, it has some decent gear for our level. I guess we'll do some questing for a little bit. Maybe I could start out the episode by doing a dungeon. But the thing is, we've already done the 2 dungeons that we have available. Maybe I should try to get a level or 2 before we start queuing up again. We'll check the zone out for a little bit. Maybe I should go back to the Badlands. I do have Light's Hope as our hearth. And we were so close to finishing off the Eastern Plaguelands. Maybe I should go back and finish that zone off before we come down here again. I'll have to think about it. Alright, so that's it. It's a quick one.
Time is money,
I wonder
friend.
where all those ogre magi are coming from. Curious times indeed.
Keep it real.
Stranger quest. On the other matters, I have a package that I need delivered. A young lady came by to our town not long ago looking for compressed blasting powder, a tempered mithril bomb casing, and some safety goggles. Naturally, we had plenty of blasting powder and bomb casings to sell her, but the safety goggles were a little harder to find. Long story short, I've got the goggles, but she's already returned to her studies down at Lethor Ravine. We bring those down to
Have
her.
a good one.
Well, spit it out.
I don't like to stoop to using magic on my inventions, but this is somewhat of an emergency.
Careful out there.
Perfect fit. My goat puncher is finally finished. All right, so let's see if there's any upgrades here, guys. We got the farmer's vest or this Fuselight chainmail. This Fuselight chainmail looks just like an upgrade. 288 armor, 8 agi, 13 stamina, and 8 critical strike rating.
Have a good
So
one.
we'll take that and we'll put that on. So there we go. We got an upgrade. It's goat time, baby. We have a little bit of a goat problem here in Fuselight. In case you haven't noticed, they'll eat anything, and they seem to have taken a liking to the piles of cogs and gears that we tend to have sitting around. It's getting really annoying. You'll find most of the billy goats wandering around the edge of town near the cliff's edge. Use this device on them to give them a little nudge.
Hey, back.
Okay. So where's this device that we got? There it is. The Billy Goat Blaster. There's one. Let's launch this guy. That's not very nice. It's pretty funny, though. Wonder if they survive. Like they do. Wonder why they want to get rid of the billy goats. I guess because they're annoying their operation here. How close I gotta be. There we go. Wonder if I can launch them into town. Yeah. Just gonna launch them all into the town. That one went pretty far. Here we go. Looks like they disappear, though, after you launch them. It would be funny if you could launch them all into the town, and the town was just full of billy goats. Well done.
Interesting.
I have no doubt that those goats will be back, but they'll think twice before they nibble my cogs again.
Glad I could help.
All right, guys. Well, there we go. I'm going to call the episode here. Next episode, we'll probably start our journey in Stormwind, guys. We have quite a few upgrades that we need to check out. Professions as well. Try to use up as much of this leather that we got. But, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.